Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two of the best bats in the business go at it.
25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out, they're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Echeverria onto the grass. 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Squared that one up just a little late.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here it comes on 1-1. To short, hit hard. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Shoots this one over to first. The tag gets one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will play our opening marker of the ball game. Steven Souza is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
Throw over to the bag. 2 out with the man at first. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time. Digging in, Miguel Sano. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Miguel
up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out.
Eddie Rosario.
First offering on its way. Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Diego Blanco coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Here's Echeverria now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Echeverria rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit weekly back to the mound. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Now to the plate. Joe Mauer.
First baseman number 7, Joe
Into
Mauer.
the windup and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting
Coming to the plate now, Amuri Figueroa. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90 fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria comes up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ball 1.
Kiermaier.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. And a rather easy first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Dozier is there. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
First baseman number 7.
Digging in to try it again. Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Into the box, Malik Smith. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Malik.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Now a move over to first. Hughes comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Before the 0-2, a look to first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 25.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Souza He's under it, and he makes the catch. Here's Echeverria now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The shortstop.
And he takes ball one.
11.
Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Lucas Duda. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he takes a cold strike one. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with two strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The second baseman, number
ready once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses ball one. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. Kepler will get there, and he puts it away to. So stepping in, Miguel Sano. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Miguel Sano.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kiermaier over to his left. One away. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rosario.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The batter,
at the plate,
7,
Diego Blanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's nothing. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Longoria.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. Glenn Perkins. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. At the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Steven Souza.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Strike. Sliding into the box, Malik Smith. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Jose Perella.
Number 2, Jose.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Murray.
Figueroa. Catcher, Omari Figueroa.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Byron Buxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Here's the 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Byron Buxton goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Jorge Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Max Kepler.
Steve Cishek is called upon to pitch. Really needed.
Number 33, Steve.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Now a snap throw over to third, and he'll get back in safely. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
(3-2) with the bases loaded. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Miguel Sano.
He's set and the pitch. Miguel Sano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
And he'll step off and go to third here, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with. Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. This is line to left. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Ready once again. Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This one's down to third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Digging in to try to.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder
Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch from the.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen.
Xavier Cedeno.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Diego Blanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Joe Mauer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Well hit to right, but foul. 1-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading off for the Twins, catcher Omari Figueroa.
Sergio Romo has been summoned from.
Pitching for the Rays, number 54, Sergio Romo.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the stretch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Line toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a snap throw over to third, and the runner back safely. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Tommy Hunter gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
49. Tommy Hunter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count and the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Now batting,
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second. Stepping into the box.
And leading off
Buddy Bashirs.
First baseman Logan Morrison.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now at the plate, Steven Souza, a hit in 2. Number 39 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. He's running towards second. Lined hard toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive.
Jose Perella.
First offering on its way. Jose Perella is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
This is grounded foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Dan Jennings will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom.
Jennings.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. In now, Diego Blanco. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Eduardo Escobar.
Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Kiermaier. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Joe Mauer. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now
at the plate, Amari
Figueroa.
Alex Colomé comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep.
Number 37. Alex Colomé.
Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Kiermaier. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that. Now to the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The shortstop, number 11.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got 3 hits, including a Danny Espinosa will come on to pinch hit. Now action in the bullpen.
Number 8, Danny Espinosa.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The tag, and he is out, and he is in there. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's got a chance to bring up Mariano Hernandez. Is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
He froze him on the fastball there. Wilson Ramos. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready now, Brian Dozier. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Brian Dozier.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Byron Buxton, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Buxton.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0. Now the pitch. That's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Line to the right side. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Max Kepler. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he lays off there 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Perella. And that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. 4-1.
Longoria.
The 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. Last time through was a base hit. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box, Steven Souza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Digging in to try it again.
Out for the Twins, 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He singled his
Rosario.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Again, he sends it out of play. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2. Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Perella. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Perella. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Woody, now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
The batter, number 11.
Here's the first pitch. Adeiny Hechavarria is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. A nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away.
Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Ready for another chance? Murray Figueroa. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Figueroa.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Up and in for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the frac. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Wilson.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up with that fastball.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Right side hit hard. Dozier gets to it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermaier. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. Rosario is there to make the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Perella is there and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Miguel Sano, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, taken in by Longoria. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Evan Longoria. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses, ball 1. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Hit high and deep out to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Perella. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Damon. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Throw over to first. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And he's safe. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our top player of the